like a sound thing that like hits your face with sound waves and then you scrape the whiteheads. No, I didn't get Botox. Dude, look at me. Do I look like I got Botox? Look at this. Sounds awesome. Facials are great. Yeah, I'm a little worried though, cause like I'm worried that all this work is gonna lead to purging. That's what it's called when you never get any work done. Like when you never get a facial, and then you get a facial for the first time ever. Like kind of how it was in Japan. Like this restarted on my face after Japan because they used the close Shrey razor and all that. And it like tweaked my skin a little bit. So I'm a little worried that it's going to cause me to break out like crazy style, but there was a electric probe thing. There was oxygen, pure oxygen, cryotherapy. There was just so much happening, dude. It's just so much happening on my face. Just read the draft of your New York Times piece. It's a banger. Excited for your chat to read it. Hell yeah. Does it sound good? I'm a little worried that they're gonna be cooking me. I'm a little worried that they're gonna end up like the editorial team is gonna chop it up and make it into a negative, spin it in a negative way. I'm actually worried about that. Yeah, that's right. New York Times style coming out Sunday. Get excited. So yeah. Retinol. Nice buccal fat removal, King. You look great. Oh, thank you for thinking I got buccal fat removal. Yeah, we'll talk about how Xi Jinping did not call Trump, but Trump is lying about how he called him. All this stuff and more. Let me blast off. Let's get started. You know, there's a lot to talk about, and I'm late already, so let's freaking do it. Let's freaking go. Let's freaking go. Let's freaking go. You have to stay out of trouble until then, so then I have some controversy or something to shoehorn in as the focus. Well, yeah, it's coming out on Sunday, so that's not gonna be an issue. All right. Freaky Friday. The elusive Tafts episode is finally released. Trump lies about talking to Xi like a scorned ex. Did you go to the barber and just ask him to fuck my shit up? Yeah, that's what I did. I went to the barber and I said, fuck my shit up, fam. Yo, you wish you had hair like this, big dog. The Elusive Taps episode finally releases today. Okay. Trump lies about talking to G like a scorned ex. Judge, hold on, we got that. Wisconsin judge. Hold on. Control Shift T. Wisconsin judge arrested by FBI for sheltering migrant. And so much more. Get in now. Twitch.tv. Oh, I watched a little bit of Love on the Spectrum. Trump admin reversing all visa cancellation too. That's a other thing that they're doing. Dude, it's a crazy time. It's a crazy, crazy, crazy time to be alive. Okay. If that judge got arrested by the FBI, surely they should have arrested Governor Evers next. I'm being facetious, obviously just sharing your rights, but holy fuck. I do want hair like that, and thanks to you, I know to go to Turkey to get it. I wouldn't worry. Style stories are not something they go in hard on anyone in. Headline is cringe, but it's actually really well done and very charitable and fun to read. I think you will like it, and I love the pics they chose. Okay. Did you feel seen? What do you mean? Free George Santos. Kneecap visa got revoked. I only saw a Twitter post about it, so I don't know if it's real or not. DOJ accidentally files document outlining flaws of Trump administration's plan to kill New York City congestion pricing. God, they're so incompetent. It quite literally is the only saving grace of this admin is that they have the willpower to follow through, but they don't have the conviction necessarily to follow through on a white supremacist, full tilt fascist control agenda, right? They have the interest in doing so. They're silly enough to do so. They're corrupt enough to do so, but they don't have the organizational capacity, and they are utterly incompetent, which is precisely the reason why they're still flailing. And that's the only saving grace here. This is not because like the Democrats are putting on an expert front and you know, it is certainly not because the Democrats are doing a fantastic job like combating fascism or anything like that. It's almost entirely because the administration is just way too stupid to get this nefarious fascist agenda across. They are having a very difficult time with this. So thank God for that, I guess. I guess that is the one saving grace. It's like it's an admin filled to the brim with Pete Hegseth style individuals. So luckily they're all too drunk and too invested in doing rapes, I guess, to actually continue money molestation or you know, filing the necessary cases to undermine. What the fuck? Your face looks like Hollywood? What does that mean? Dems are following the China way. Do nothing win. No. There is no do nothing win in this situation, because if they were more competent, it would not be a do nothing win situation. If the Republicans were more competent, we'd be cooked. Anyway, here. We'll start off with this, even though I know every single person is going to be incredibly annoying today and constantly post this in the chat. And I'm very excited for it because I haven't seen it either. I have no idea what this looks like. I have no idea what the Adam Friedland show episode is going to look like. Literally have no idea. So I'm very stoked to watch it as well. It's been years and years at this point. I think we filmed this like, what, 2 years ago? But it's finally here. It's finally here at 6 p.m. Eastern, 3 p.m. Pacific. But here is a little sneak preview. Here's a teaser.
So Hassan, you're somewhat of a fashion icon.
Okay.
So I'm gonna show some of your best looks.
Oh, here we go.
So here's the famous one. Here's the famous one.
Oh no!
Here's the famous one. Okay, so here we go. This is the famous one. You know, the jeans don't get enough love.
So that was I gotta stop wearing my friend's merchandise. That was a dude who was doing graphics design at the Young Turks at the time.
Bro,
and he's an anarchist.
He's an anarchist?
Yeah.
He's like the Joker? This one, you got killed on this one.
Okay, let's see.
You know, this one you got killed on.
Oh yeah, that's another.
Yeah.
So
it looks almost like you're being like a little bit.
So that lady was like, "Can I have that? Like, can I have that sweater?"
I hope
and
you gave it to her.
I did. No, I didn't. I was like, I need to take more photos.
I'm calling.
As I said, personal news wise, what's going on in the world of Hassan Hasanabi Piker? Well, let me tell you. Ended the broadcast last night. Watched a little bit of Freer In. Hung out with the fam. I'm supposed to not. You did not talk about Kashmir yesterday. Will you do it today? I did. I did talk about Kashmir yesterday. I talked about it for an hour and a half, almost 2 hours. Shut the fuck up. Is this a Jeff haircut? No. This is... Well, I have to keep my hair up. I didn't really do my hair after working out, as a matter of fact, because I can't put any water on my face because I got a facial. I got facialized. Anyway, I watched Freer In last night. Hung out with the family. Had dinner. And... that's it. That's all I did. Went to bed. Woke up early. Taps is supposed to be out today. I don't know if it is already. My Adam Friedland show. Is supposed to come out today, and I have no idea what it's going to look like. But anyway. Yeah. The word / industry is totally ruined. Can't have shit anymore. That word / industry is totally ruined. He said 60 ST. Oh, hell yeah. Okay. The one from last year. Yeah, I look so fat in it. It's pretty crazy. But I'll get into that in a second. Personal news wise, I worked out this morning. Not the best workout, I'll admit. I did a deadlift. I did deadlifts and it was all right. I ripped the 455s like it's nobody's business. But I unfortunately couldn't hit 500. I tried 500 and I failed. But in any case, after that I got facialized. Free George Santos high school walkout. But yeah, this is it. And here are the results. Okay, let me tell you, it was a long and arduous process. It took an entire hour. Okay, it took an entire hour. It took an entire hour. You can probably still, I mean, you can see, look, do you see this? Do you see this side, the red spots? I got lanced. I got, apparently it's all scar tissue. Okay, I got lanced. Scar tissue was tweaked around with extractions of different like bacteria potentially. I'm glowing a little bit because, like, you know, I also got a bunch of work done, right? But yeah, I don't know. It was a lot. Looks like you just came. What do you mean? What spots you go to? I'm trying to find a spot near Hollywood. It's a friend. But wait, you got plastic? No. Wait, is that what that means when you say you got work done? No, I didn't get. It was just a lot, dude. It was so much stuff. There's like cleansing, then there's